Hi everyone, my name is Lamarana. Welcome back to my channel. This is a follow-up video to the previous one that I did titled Automatic Citizenship in the Gambia. If this is your first time on my channel, please subscribe, click on that notification bell, and also like the video because it goes a long way to help us. In today's video, I want to talk about the CRC's response to the automatic citizenship question that was asked sometime in 2018 at Canifing. And I will bring an excerpt of that particular meeting, and I will also talk about the statement made by the Alcalo of Busura at the National Assembly. I am doing all of this just to bring clarity to this issue of automatic citizenship in the Gambia. And without further ado, we will go into exactly that. So first and foremost, I want to start with the CRC. What is CRC? This is the Constitutional Review Commission set up in the Gambia by an act of the National Assembly, otherwise the Parliament of the Gambia. They passed the law in, I think, December of 2017, and the President signed it into law in January 2018. And what this does is to allow the Commission to draft the new constitution for the Gambia, and the CRC within their mandate is to draft this new constitution. And what they did from the very beginning was to go around the country to do a consultative tour of the entire country to meet the Gambians and then sound their opinion and ask them as to what they want to be in this new draft constitution as a new beginning for the Gambia after the previous regime, which was the Ajami regime, 22 years of dictatorship or so. So in 2018, the CRC set out to do their work. They went all around the country to consult with Gambians as to what they want in that constitution. And not only that, but they also targeted the Gambian diaspora. They went to all the 5 continents in the world. They went to China, came here to the United States of America, they were in Europe, they were in other African countries to consult with the Gambians to know exactly what is it that they want in this constitution, because we believe that the 1997 constitution wasn't what the Gambians wanted. Gambians were not fully consulted, so therefore we want to make a difference this time around. So they went out to talk to the Gambian people. And whatever was in that draft constitution, it represented the wishes and the aspirations of the Gambian people. And I want to play this video wherein the chairman of the CRC responded to this question of automatic citizenship that was raised by the African diaspora community in the Gambia in Canifing. So let's take a look at that video and then we will come back.
I believe I answered part of your questions, in fact, all of them. You said we violated the CRC Act. I think I've explained that already. So I think I can move on to Matthew Hippolyte, who has made a very passionate plea. Matthew, we've heard you loud and clear, and I understand fully where you are coming from. But also what I want people to understand is this. We are writing this constitution for this country, for our people, that include those who are here. But we have to be also cognizant of the fact that there are certain realities in place. I can assure you that nobody, and certainly Section 258, is not sweeping your property from under your feet. Nobody is doing that. What Gambian people have said to us during our first round of consultation is they decried the fact that there are huge chunks of land being given away to non-Gambians who come with promises to develop and employ people within that particular community, and they are not doing it. And after a few years, they basically divide up the land and sell it to Gambians at exorbitant prices. Many people have said to us, including within our National Assembly, that if we do not properly manage the land allocation in this country, we must recognize that we are sitting on a ticking time bomb. Because if you do not resolve it, someday it will resolve itself in a very negative way. So I take your plea into account, and I can assure you that we will go back again and take a look at it. I think it's along the same line as my dear sister has been advocating, which is to ensure fast-track citizenship to descendants of slaves. So I just want to assure all of you, like I said, I just want to assure all of you that whatever we've written in this particular regard is not really CRC opinion. This is what the public has been telling us. And if we take again that guiding principle from the CRC Act, you want to be given preferential treatment, and I understand that as well. You are not asking for automatic citizenship. We are looking at that. You are. Very well, but let me make this very clear. I mean, you claim that a former leader was giving automatic citizenship to non-Gambians at the Roots Festival. Let me tell you that that was not in accordance with any law in this country. I need to be clear on that. The only form of automatic citizenship under the current constitution is citizenship by birth or citizenship by descent. Outside of that is either you naturalize or you register through marriage. And for either registration or naturalization, there is a period of residency requirement. But my dear sister, we can have this conversation. Yeah. I just want to let you know that what the current status quo is, and the fact that we are listening and we do understand your plight, and we will consider certainly in the draft. We've already made provision empowering the National Assembly, because we looked at different countries as well, and there are very few countries that have dealt with this. We felt that we didn't have enough time to consider this properly the way we ought to have, in the sense that you are speaking not about a small group, but about potentially a larger group coming in. So we had to look at all the variables, and we felt that that is best done by the National Assembly. That's the reason for that framework in the Constitution the way it is. Okay, but I gave you CRC assurance that everything that has been said here on this subject matter will be considered again.
We've all heard from the chairman of the CRC, and he made it categorically clear what the position of the Gambians are with regards to automatic citizenship. And some of those concerns raised by the chairman are genuine and legitimate for that matter, because in the first place, this constitution is being drafted for the Gambia and by the Gambians. So therefore, primacy should be given to Gambians' opinion. And if there is any other fear out there for the African diaspora or immigrants in general in the Gambia with regards to their properties, I think those fears have been addressed by the chairperson of the CRRC, because I think Gambia is one of the most friendly countries to immigrants. Because in the first place, you come to the Gambia, you have the right to buy and own property. There are countries around the world, if you are not a citizen, you cannot buy property. Even to do business is difficult. So I think we have to take it easy here. Gambia is open to receiving our brothers and our sisters. And once you get to the Gambia, you know that you are at home. You feel like you are at home. People welcome you. They welcome you with open hearts and everything. The problem that we have is the issue of automatic citizenship. The chairman has made it clear that they would make an effort to fast track the citizenship, because even the issue of land has been brought to the attention of the National Assembly members. And he said, if we don't address the issue of this land problem, the issue is going to address itself. And I hope we all understand what that means. And we don't want to get to that position. So therefore, I want to assure you, and Gambians want to assure you, that our brothers, our sisters coming from the diaspora, moving to the Gambia, you're going to be safe in that country. Your property is going to be safe in that country. But this is my appeal, let's put in the work, because I don't want a situation wherein we want to put the cart before the horse. It's not going to work. You come to the country, our country is governed by laws. So therefore, what the law states, let's follow that procedure. Okay, we might disagree about certain things. And I think I personally made that clear, and most Gambians made it clear, especially when it comes to naturalization. It shouldn't take our brothers and our sisters 15 years to become Gambian citizens. It doesn't make sense, and we should not allow that as a country. That is too long. But also, I'm appealing to our brothers and our sisters to have patience, stay in the Gambia, follow the laws, do the right thing. After a period of 5 years, you can become a citizen. And I, for one, I am ready to support that cause. Any African descendant in the Gambia who want to get my support for a fast track process to citizenship, I am for that, and I will use this platform to promote that. But what I will not do is to make automatic citizenship a legal thing in our country, because I know it's going to take time, but it is going to be a problem in the long run. We should be able to sit here today and anticipate what is going to happen 20 years from now. We don't want situations that happen in other countries to happen in the Gambia. At this point, I also want to take you to another video wherein the Alcalo of Busura, a very respectable person in the Gambia, in his community, when he made a statement in the National Assembly. I want everybody to listen. He never mentioned the word automatic citizenship. He said these African diasporans are our brothers and our sisters. They are our family. They are back home. So therefore, we should create a pathway to citizenship, which is fast track. We need to fast track a process wherein they can become citizens. Let's listen to that video and we will come back and I will give you my analysis.
The importance of the integration. They have lot more to deliver. She said it here, 15 years is too much. I think we have started it. Gambia has started the integration process well before Ghana, I think, if I'm right. But now Ghana is far ahead of Gambia. Why? What's the problem? Are they not Gambians? For us, Busra, they are Gambians. And we should accept them as Gambians. And I'm urging the government, the president, to fast track, to consider them and then fast track the citizenship. It's now overdue.
All heard from the Alcalo of Busra, Mr. Faye. He's a man of wisdom. I respect him very much. And he talked about two things that capture my attention. That is integration and making a pathway to citizenship. And he made it clear, let's fast track the process for our brothers. And I agree to that. Therefore, that will open the discussion for us to discuss as to what it should take for our brothers and our sisters from the diaspora to become full citizens of the Gambia. And like I said, I will always maintain this position. We cannot give automatic citizenship to anybody, not even for our brothers and our sisters, because no responsible government will do that. No responsible government will do that. No responsible country will do that, because it will have long-term implications for the country. We are all in this together. So let's do the right thing, because at the end of the day, what I want, what you want, what Gambians want is for posterity to say a good thing about us. This issue of granting our brothers and our sisters a pathway to citizenship in the Gambia and across Africa should be something that we should all take seriously. Because if we do it right, it is going to be a win-win situation for all of us. But if we make a mistake in the process of doing that, it is going to bite us later. And we don't want that to happen. There are so many components to these issues. And I want to add my voice to the fact that we want the African Union to come up with strategies to helping our brothers and our sisters to reintegrate into Africa. We have to, make it even. Let every country take the share, take the responsibility of receiving our brothers and our sisters back home. It cannot just be the Gambia, it cannot just be Nigeria, it cannot just be Kenya, it has to be an African effort. It has to be all the countries on the continent involved. Because if we don't do that, it is going to be a problem. No individual country can do this alone. So therefore, I think there is a consensus in the Gambia that we are ready to create a pathway to citizenship, and it should be fast-tracked. Between a period of 5-7 years, you should become a citizen. And within that period, you, the immigrant, or you who is coming from the diaspora, coming back to your people, we also need a change of attitude. We want people to integrate properly. Because when we talk about integration, this is something important. We talk about Pan-Africanism. You coming back to your people, you should come with open heart, willing to learn the culture, live with the people, share their way of life. And we who are in the Gambia, and we who are in Africa, we should also be open to receiving our brothers and our sisters with open heart, with open hand, with genuineness, knowing that these are our people coming back home. That way, we will be able to make our experience a great one for that matter. But Pan-Africanism is not just lip service. Coming to Africa, just putting on the dress, thinking that you are really integrated is not. Integration starts from within. You have to accept the fact that these are my people. I'm in my own place. You have to have that inner realization first. But we don't want performative Africanness, just putting on something like this, walking around thinking you're African. We have Chinese putting on African dress. We have white people putting on African dress when they come to Africa. But they have no connection to Africa. They have nothing. They just want to come and explore. That's it, and then go back home. We don't want that for our brothers and our sisters. We want you to come and embrace what Africa is in the true sense. And we also, who are born on the continent, we will accept you as who you are. We will show you what Africa is about. This should be the discussion. And this is the way forward. But anything other than this is just going to create chaos. And I want to repeat my statement and that of Gambians. All of you are highly welcome in the Gambia. We want you all to come back, and we will receive you with open hands. With that, I come to the end of this video. Peace out.